Okay, so as we said, general setup was pretty good. Just be careful sometimes, especially this sort of time of year. We don't get a bit lazy with the posture. It's very easy when it's cold. We've got lots of layers on. We get a bit hunch and a bit round in the back. Because with that in mind, if you have got a slight hunch in the posture, it will create the sway that we were talking about. So if we look here at these sort of two swings here now, same setup as you can see, pretty much sort of straight down. The left-hand side, when now as the club goes back, there's a lot of lateral movement there, so moving off the golf ball. So this backswing now, your 7-iron, we would say, would want to be going about 130 yards. I would say from here, you've probably created about 100 yards of power in the backswing, okay? Now this one here, although the backswing seems shorter, you can see yourself staying on that green line. So you're coiling better. So on this one here, you've probably created about 125 yards of power, just with a better backswing, rather than sort of just moving off here and swaying left.
I was never aware of that movement.
Yeah, it's a bit. That to me almost looks like a left-hander hitting the ball this way. You're looking down, your eyes are looking this way. Yeah. This back foot now is sort of going that way, okay? So it's a very much sort of a left-hander's follow through rather than the right-hander's backswing, okay? So with this on the left-hand side, you had less power created as you came through, though, because you were used to doing it. You twisted through fully, so you gave the ball 100 yards of power because you had a full release. You created that much power and you gave all of it to the golf ball. Yeah. This on the left hand side, we stayed on the ball, on top of the ball better, but as we came through, you can see in terms of the follow through, there's less of a movement. Exactly. So we probably gave the golf ball 100 yards of power. So this one here was creating less but releasing all of it. This one created more but released less. So in the same sort of distance, okay? What we're looking for is this backswing where you're on top of the ball, but this follow through on the left-hand side. Yeah. So it's combining that, what we call, I suppose, in some way, staying centered on the way back with this takeaway and backswing on top of the ball, and then finishing with this swing on the left-hand side. So your foot now is up on its toe, all the body's twisted to target, and you're getting on that front foot. Any movement off the ball is certainly going to make you weaker in terms of your power created. Again, you're not really creating any coil or tension, you're just sort of moving back here. And again, that can sometimes happen when we're not turning as well, or we're a bit cold, or we're not as flexible, okay, in the winter. These happens to the best of us, Cottrell, doesn't it? Okay, so a better backswing though. I mean, you can definitely get a good backswing. You can see the proofing point on that right hand image. You're in a good position. So the fact we're in that position, it's now then releasing all that power to the golf ball. And I think with a bit of practice, once you find a strike, the good thing with this one as well now, when you came back to the ball, even though you didn't twist through as much, you can see you're on top of the golf ball. So you're striking the ball cleaner, whereas this one here now at the point of contact, you are right there, you're just behind the golf, that green line, can't you? So if we sort of clear all these numbers, just have the green lines there, okay, you can see that one there with the head and the golf ball, you're on top of the ball, this one here just behind it. So your golf club's going to bottom out a little bit early, case in point in the wind to the ground a little bit soft, you're at the ground inch behind the ball, you don't go very far, is it? Exactly, give it the size of a salad for 3 and then the ball goes 20 yards, okay? So centered in the backswing, release it all to the target. Make sense?
It does make sense.
It's that into practice, I suppose, isn't it? You can do it. You can definitely do it, though. That's definitely. And again, this will be sent to you, so you'll have this as a reminder. No doubt, in a few months' time, you'll go back and why am I hitting that ground again? Or why am I losing a bit of power? And having that sort of reminder there again is going to help you there. But definitely, if we can create more power in the backswing, and then from there, just release everything to target that backswing, that follow through.
Some more balls?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave them there for you.